to KO, which, okay, sure, fragging-wise, Boaster hasn't done much, but it's
Yep, we have a question from Diogo from VLRGG. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I have a question for both Shrew and Mini, but you can answer both if you want to. I just kind of want to know, how has playing with two subs kind of broken up your team dynamic and hindered your progress here at Masters?
Enzo and Firoth are really good players. Enzo, Enzo and Firoth, and Hybe are very good players, and I think they perform very well on our team. So I can't downplay them as players, but I do obviously have to say that like we rely a lot on a system that me and Jake kind of develop and work on really hard. And I think we have an over-reliance on that system, like a tactical system, and obviously, like Durka, essentially. So those two things, like we rely too much on Durka and we rely too much on a tactical system for us to win. And I think that going forward, that's something we need to think about as a team. Yeah, and just have a bit more self-reliance and not have to rely on these things, basically. So yeah, I think that these two subs have just, you know, all credit to them. They played really well. They played better than like they probably played the best in our team, maybe. But yeah, like yeah, it completely destroyed everything, I guess.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, this question is for Ferrith and Hyber. I was just wondering what kind of experiences are you going to take away from this event?
Hi, I would say it's like great experience as an, because like when you're playing like officials, everybody gets a bit of nerves, and this has helped me so much. Like when I was playing on the stage, like I felt like I can do pretty much anything. Obviously, we didn't win anything, but like still, I felt like I'm like I can do anything. Like, and honestly, meeting the guys and everyone from the team, like it's been very fun. Like it's definitely gonna be a memory I will remember for a very long time.
Yeah, same. I think this tournament is going to help me in the future because it's going to help me picture how important it is to have a specific preparation to play Masters and to actually win Masters. All the experience that both Hybrid and me are getting here, like all the experience that we got, it's going to help us for our future, like in our careers, because we have many challenges to come. And like these games, you know, the focus you need to have, the tunnel effect, everything that could happen. And when like you need to be prepared to win, like you need to, you know everything before playing and having everything ready. And I know that if one day I have to play another Masters, I know what to do for the preparation now. That's it.
I quickly want to add one more thing. Like, also like watching both Mini and Bolster work has been like super exciting for me, and like I've definitely like I'm kind of looking at the game in another way now. Like I am definitely taking many things from this experience back home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Luke at Dexerto.
Hey guys, I have a question for Boaster. What did, obviously a lot of credit to ZETA as well, they played really well. What did they do that took you by surprise, or what did they do well in your eyes?
I think honestly they stepped up to the challenge. I think that was the most admirable thing. They came in and they didn't show the kind of same fear and kind of hesitation as previous times, where like I guess the more minor regions come in and play. They really stepped up and proved why they deserve to
be here as well. I hope that they also have a really kind of exciting game versus NIP as well. I think they made full confidence plays, and they were abusing the kind of abusing our kind of weaknesses, which was kind of taking map control, I guess, and they did it really well, and they traded together pretty well as well, and I think yeah.
Thank you. Next question from Diogo at VLRGG.
Yeah. So you guys obviously picked Icebox as it's been kind of your comfort pick for quite a while now. But obviously, I mean, you didn't win it today. So what do you think kind of went wrong?
I think that Chamber picked us apart, and on our defense, we didn't know how to play around the middle of the map very well. I think that they abused that lack of kind of macro understanding of the comp. We had a comp change that I think we had some holes in, and obviously having 10 days to practice with 2 new players is kind of difficult to fill those gaps. So we saw that happen. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question from Sons of Chaos Mexico.
Hello, I'm Camina from Sons of Case, and they talk about the future preparation, but I would like to know what the factor points were for these results.
What was the question?
Could you repeat that, please?
Okay, I want to know what was the factor of points were these results of the matches.
Why did we lose? Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
They're
nervous.
As I kind of previously said, I don't know if you guys boys got other things to say. I think that you know, we're essentially a new team. You just watched a new team play the game, and obviously trying to watch a new team play the game on the biggest stage that we got, like that's what happens, you know. Like we're really good players, but we had 10 days as a team, like, and that's what happened.
It was 8 days. It was media.
Oh, 8 days. Yeah.
Can I add something? So basically, like, I think as a team, like, we are sometimes real panicky when we lose the momentum, and mainly like with 2 subs, it added as well. So I feel like in some rounds we actually weren't in the rounds, like we were tunnel visioned on something else, like the panic was high. But in the end, I think the both matches were real playable with 2 subs, and yeah, I think the big part of us losing was hecticness, I say.
Thank you very much for extending the answer.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, this question is for Minnie. A lot of people have kind of pointed to Chamber as probably the most important agent being played at this event, and a lot of people have kind of explained the stats behind it, with a lot of players coming in with incredible stats on the agent. I was wondering if you kind of agree with that sentiment, and if you think that teams that kind of don't have a strong Chamber player at this event currently are kind of behind in the meta.
I generally disagree that Chamber is necessary in this meta. I think that she's very good. He's very good. If you've got someone who really shines as like a duelist kind of sentinel player, but I don't really agree that you need it like over a Jet, for instance. Like, I don't think we should have Durka playing too much Chamber, and I don't think Magnum should play too much Chamber. There are maps where I think it's really good if you really think about it, but it seems like a lot of teams right now are defaulting to it just because it's a flashy agent that can get a free kill and dash away kind of thing. But I don't think it's that necessary, to be quite honest. I think it's almost quite lazy sometimes, the way some people are playing it. But yeah, obviously people are always going to think it's strong because it's flashy, but I think if you go really deep into it, I don't think it's as strong as what people are probably making it out to be.
Thank you.
Next question from Sage at Nerd Street Gamers.
Hi guys, this question is for Minnie and also Boaster. It seems like the team was able to use this event as a way to uncover some of your guys' weaknesses and maybe a reliance around Durka. When you guys do implement Durka back into the team, how will you use this experience to grow past these weaknesses you saw? Is it more time reviewing these VODs, or does it stem around changing the practice to diversify your playstyle?
It's a difficult. It's not like this event uncovered this. I think that there's been something we've thought about a lot. Like there's no secret that we rely on a system and we rely on Durka sometimes to get us out of sticky situations. Like he's one of the best players in the world, and I feel fucking terrible that like he's in the hotel room right now, like not, he's been in quarantine, like waiting to play, and like I don't blame anyone sitting here for that, but it's a sad reality that one of probably the best player in the world is trying to get out of quarantine right now, and he can't play. As for like the future, I think it just comes down to hard work, to be quite honest, and like it's a reality check that like this is like what happens if we don't have Dirk in our system. Like I think it's up to individuals to kind of put in that hard work, and like me to figure out a system like as a coach to facilitate the players' growth, I guess.
Thank you. Next question from Luke at Dexerto.
Yeah, just a quick one from me. Minnie, I was wondering, do you have any updates on when or whether we will see Brave return to the roster?
I have nothing to say on that subject. I don't know what's going on.
Sons of KS Mexico, did you have another question?
No, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Are there any other questions in the room? All right, thank you for joining us for this press conference with FNATIC. I wish you a good night. back to our press conference. We are joined by ZETA Division, the winners of match 3. If you have any questions for anyone sitting at the table in front of you, please use the Zoom hand raise feature and we will call on you.
Minasan, こんにちは。ただいまから、今回のZETA Division の、プレスカンファレンスを始めたいと思います。もし質問がある方は、この Zoom の手を挙げる機能を使って質問をお願いいたします。
First question from Diogo at VLRGG.
Hey, I've got a question for everyone. FNATIC had never lost on Fracture until today, but neither had you guys. So I'm looking to know what kind of led you into picking that map.
皆さんに質問なのですが、FNATIC は今までフラクチャーで負けたことがないと。で、ZETA Division もそうかと思いますが、なぜこのフラクチャーを選択したかを教えてください。
難しいと思うけど、任せます。まず、僕たちもフラクチャーを得意としていて、かなり自信があったから、それも多いと思います。で、そうですね、なんかその VCT EMEA の最中に、一度フラクチャーを見せた後、次の試合でバンなどをしてたんで、あんまり、隠すようなマップバンの仕方をしていたので、結構警戒はしてたんですけど、それでもやっぱり2人のメンバー変更っていうのもあり、ちょっと彼らにとって難しいマップになってるんじゃないかなっていうのもあって、今回ピックしました。
So first of all, it's due to the fact that we, as ZETA Division, are good at Fracture and we had confidence in it. And second is because after the first win in the EMEA VCT that FNATIC played, they had been banning the map. So with the new roster change and the ban after the win, we thought that it would be difficult. They hadn't had the experience to play enough, and it'll be a difficult map for them. So that's why we chose it.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, my question is for Laz and Crow. As two players that were in Berlin when you guys lost out, I was just wondering how it feels to win today.
この質問はラズ選手とクロウ選手にです。お二人はベルリンでも、戦っていて、そこでは、惜しくも敗北ということになりましたが、今日、戦って、初の勝利を獲得してみて、今どのようなお気持ちですか？
そうですね、本当に長い間、追い求めてきたものだったので、まずは、その目標の一つをクリアできて嬉しかったなと思います。
そうですね、本当に前回負けてしまって、今回こそは本当に一勝して、とりあえず一勝したらどんどん解放されていけるんじゃないかって思ってたんで本当に一勝できて嬉しいです。
So this win we have been waiting and longing for the longest time. So to be accomplishing one of our goals coming into Masters, I'm very proud of it and very happy. And for Crow, after the loss in Berlin, that we have been longing for this win as well, and we're hoping, as we knew that as soon as we get our first win, then it'll be much easier on us. So we're hoping to win that in kind of reason as well.
Thank you. Next question comes from you at Esports World.
e スポーツワールドの稲川です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
今回はじゃあちょっと皆さんに質問があるんですけれども、一人一人ドラマがあって、なんか思いを込めて今回の大会に挑んだと思うんですけれども、お一人ずつどういう気持ちをこう糧に試合に挑みましたか？
First of all, congratulations to everybody. This question is for all of each members. I understand that there were lots of dramas for each of the players coming into this event. So I'd like to know what your feelings were coming into the event.
僕からOK です。そうですね、僕は、まあ、勝利を求めて、ゼータディビジョンに来て、それで世界大会まで出場できて、ここで絶対負けて帰れないなと思ってやってました。
I joined ZETA Division for the win. So coming to the global competition like this one, I didn't want to go back home without a win.
僕はそうですね、もうちょっとさっきとかぶっちゃうようなんですけど、ベルリンで負けてしまって、今回本当にめちゃめちゃ練習してきたし、本当に勝ちたい一心でずっと練習してきて、自分たちの練習の成果をちゃんと本番で出したい。ちゃんと練習通りできたら勝てるぞっていう気持ちというか難しいな。そう、自信はあったので、はい。
Just my overlap with what I said previously, but after the Berlin loss, we've been practicing hard towards just all we had in our mind was our first win. So we've been practicing and hope we believe that we performed at our full potential today, and we were confident if we could do that, we were confident that we could win. So.
自分が初めての世界大会でとりあえず行けるとこまでは行ってやりたいっていう気持ちがすごくて、でめちゃくちゃ練習してきたので、その練習してきたことが正解なんだぞっていうことを世界に示したいですね。
So it was my first global competition in Valorant, and I've been practicing super hard for this, and just wanted to prove that as long as I practice hard towards this, then I can get the win.
俺ですね。そうですね。長い間負け続けてきて、ここでようやく一勝、国際大会での一勝というか、いい試合をできたっていうのは、すごい嬉しく思っております。で、ただ、次の試合、自分たちはまだまだもっと強いところ見せれると思うので、楽しみです。
For the longest time, we've been losing and losing in this global competitions, and just very happy to finally be able to win our first match in global competition. But we are still the upcoming matches are still difficult matches, so we want to prove that we can do even better than this.
僕はそうですね、ちょっと待ってください。
質問内容もう一回ゆっくりでいいよ。
言います、もう一回。大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫です。
はい。
日本地域っていうのは、結構海外チームからしたらちょっと弱いリージョンっていうふうに見られてるとは思うんですけど、それを、僕たちゼータが、勝ち上がって俺らは強いんだぞっていうのを示したくて今まで練習してきたので、とりあえずこの1勝は本当に嬉しいです。
I understand that the JP region is sort of a region that gets looked down on. So with this first win, I feel like we have proved that wrong, and we'd like to continue our streak into this.
ここまで来てだらだらと長く語るのもあれなんで一言だけ最高です。
I just want
ありがとうございます。
I just want to keep it simple, but we feel great.
Thank you very much. Next question is from Rohan at Esports GG.
Hi guys, congrats on your win. This question is for Laz. Earlier in the tournament, you've mentioned that one of your objectives has been to win at least one match in this tournament, and now you've done that. But it seemed like in the match against FNATIC, there was an increasing confidence amongst the players. So my question is, was there any specific moment when you realized that, okay, we can just win this match against FNATIC 2-0, or was it just you taking it round by round?
まずはおめでとうございます。この質問はラズ選手に、質問したいと思います。ラズ選手は、今までいくつかのインタビューで、まずは最初の1勝ということを、おっしゃっていたかと思います。で、今回、フェナティック戦では、皆さんのこう自信がどんどん、ゲームの中での自信がついていったかのように、見受けられたんですが、何かどこかの試合中のタイミングで、自信がついたような、これなら勝てると思えたような、タイミングがあったのか、それは、ラウンドごとにこう徐々に自信がついていったというものなのか、どういった感情があったのか教えてください。
そうですね。まず、はい、ありがとうございます。一勝できたってことは、世界の壁って本当に高くて、一勝すら本当に信じられないぐらい取れない、本当に高いものだったんで、まずは、まずそこの目標を超えれたっていうのは、嬉しいです。で、そうですね、試合中になんか自信があるように見えたとかっていうのは、そうですね、前日の DRX さんがボコボコにされてしまって、DRX は本当にうまかったっていうのはあるんですけど、自分たちも普段やらないようなミスだったり、やっぱり大会の緊張感に飲まれてしまっていたっていうのはあったので、そこを大会見直して、しっかり修正して、大会の緊張感でもしっかりパフォーマンス出せるように、細かいところ、こういう時はこうしようとか、細かいところを修正して、で、それが実際今日の試合にうまくいって、はい。
ちょっと一旦切っていいですか？
はい。
First of all, thank you very much. And because the global bar that is set in this global competition is very high, so we are very happy to achieve our first win for this. And during our DRX matches, we were not performing up to our best performance. We had small mistakes, and our conversation amongst the teams were not great. And so we talked after in the team, discussed the strategies so we can overcome this nerve that goes into the global stage. And we feel like we were able to fix a lot of the issues that happened there.
いいですか？そうですね、試合中最初の方は、ラウンドすごい止まられてしまっていて、フナティックの構成が新しいものになっていて、情報がない状態からスタートで、どういう戦い方をするんだろうとか、自分たちの戦い方のどういうところが通用するんだろうっていうのを、話し合いながら、いろいろ試して、これがいきそうっていうのを、全然みんなで話して、回答を導き出せたからこその、巻き返しというか、最初取られてたけど、そこから巻き返すことができたのかなと思います。
So the match against Fnatic, we have lost a couple of rounds in the beginning. That is due to us Fnatic having a totally new composition for this match, and so in the first couple of rounds we were just trying out just ZETA Division style of gameplay, and we were just watching carefully how Fnatic reacts to that. And afterwards, with timeouts, we were able to talk amongst the team about the reaction, and we were able to fix accordingly. So how we have adapted to the reaction and their strategy was, I believe, the key to the successful result that we had today.
Thank you. That's a great answer.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, this question is for Sugar Zero or whoever really wants to take it. Stax tweeted before the match that if you guys played with confidence that he thought you would win easily, and Boaster in the previous press conference said that he felt like you guys played without fear. Do you guys feel as if this is the most confident and most fearless match you've played in the international stage so far?
この質問はシュガーゼロ選手にです。または、その他、答えたい方がいらっしゃれば、お願いします。試合の前に、韓国のスタックス選手が、ゼータディビジョンはもう自信を持って臨めば、勝てる試合だというふうにおっしゃっていました。で、また、ゼータディビジョンは、DRX との試合においてとても、フィアレスなチームだというふうにも、おっしゃっていました。今回のこの試合について、今までで一番その自信を持って臨めたと思いますか？
そうですね、前日の DRX でボコボコにされちゃったんですけど、自分たちの中ではそんなやばかった試合っていうかひどい試合ではなかったので、スコア的にはひどいんですけど内容的には自分たちのミスだったりがあってちょっとダメだったんですけど、自信自体は失ってなかったので、もう次に切り替えて勝ってやるぞっていう気持ちで挑んでたので、もう今日はみんな自信を持ってプレーできたのかなと思います。
So during the last match against DRX, yes, we lost, and in terms of score, the game score is a bad score, but in terms of gameplay, we believe that it was not a bad game at all. So we did not lose confidence from that game, and as mentioned, we have built strategy and prepared well enough to keep up the confidence going into the today's game.
Thank you. Are there any other questions in the room? All right. Thank you very much for joining us for this press conference with ZETA Division. We'll be back tomorrow with the next broadcast. Thank you very much.
本日はありがとうございました。以上で、終わりにしたいと思います。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。